we're here for game 1 with Zach on the play. Alright, I'm going to keep. As we said earlier, it's just having the turn 1 mana dork is just huge for this deck, so I'm good to go.
Alright, so this is our opening hand here. Really good, just overall opening hand. Little light on hand disruption, but otherwise it's fine.
So yeah, I'm just going to show you what I kept. Obviously, I have the 1, but there's this piece of the puzzle. This guy's going to be good in any matchup, and then buy back anything he takes from my hand.
Means I know 1 card, right? Alright, Bloodstained Mire, and we're actually just going to pass.
Noble Heart, I'll pass.
Okay, so we're going to fetch, shock, and then we're going to Tar Fire here on the end step. Just make sure you don't have any mana dorks, at least for the first few turns.
Bolting the Bird's pretty good.
And our turn, untap, draw. Alright.
Bolting the Druid.
Unluckily, I did get a swamp, basic swamp, so that means my life total doesn't get to go down any lower. I'm going to go ahead and Collective Brutality. I'm just going to duress you.
Alright. So it's instant or sorcery, right?
Yeah, it's instant or sorcery.
Okay, so I don't have any.
Okay,
so I'm going to play face up.
Yeah. I don't get to take anything, but it lets me see things, and it gets me Delirium, so.
Yep. Alright. I'm going to play Plains, and I'm going to play a Voice of Resurgence. I'll pass.
Sure. Untap. Turn. Alright, now that's pretty decent. We get a Verdant. We're going to... Yeah, we're going to go ahead and Fatal Push the Voice of Resurgence right now.
Alright.
Let you have your little 1/1. Don't know why I put the swamp in the graveyard. Apparently when you Fatal Push, you lose a land. And we'll pass the turn.
This is my Guardivar token.
Are we playing crossover here?
Yeah. Right, I'm going to fetch shock. I'll meet you at 17.
I dare you to match my life total the whole game.
Alright. I'm going to play Birds of Paradise and a Noble Heart.
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
Go to combat?
Mm-hmm.
Attack trigger exalted.
Yep, so I take 4.
Yep.
Yeah, sounds good.
Alright, I'll pass.
Alright, I'm actually going to fetch shock on the end step.
Good.
We've already got double black, so we're going to go ahead and get a Stomping Ground. Alright, so we'll play a Bloodstained Mire, and we'll cast a Death Shadow.
Alright.
Go ahead.
So your Death Shadow is currently a 3/3?
Yes.
With the ability to be a 6/6?
Correct. So you've got 2 unknowns in hand, and then the Retreat and Internal?
Yeah.
Okay, seems good.
So I have a really awkward sequencing. I think, so I have these in my hand he doesn't know about. I just drew this for the turn. I think I want to leave this up for, how many cards do you have in your hand?
2.
Yeah, so I think I want to leave that up. I think what I'm going to end up doing is, I think I want an Eternal Witness.
Targeting?
By getting back a Windswept Piece.
Sure.
I'm going to play the Windswept Piece.
Mm-hmm.
So my guy is now a 4/4 being a 5/5 on attacks. But you can make yours a 6/6, so that attack is not good. So I will pass the turn.
Okay. We're going to not crack. We're just going to leave that there. Untap. Draw.
Just so everybody knows, we're joined by the one and only Ryan Peak. He's blessed us with his presence today.
Always a pleasure to be with you guys.
Do you have any fighters to take Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
Alright, let's see. We're going to go ahead and cast a Lily. Yep. We'll go ahead and we're actually going to tick up Lily. Plus her.
Yep. I will discard, retreat to Coral Cup.
And we'll discard a Colgan's Command.
Okay. Okay. Untap. Play a Tireless Tracker.
Sure.
Alright. So you still can only make your guy a 6/6, and so this is. I think I'm okay with this trade.
Yeah.
If he has Starfire, he has Starfire. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to declare go to combat. I'm going to attack Liliana and trigger Exalted.
Liliana does.
Okay. I will pass the turn.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and fetch here on the end step.
You be shocking?
Yeah, we'll shock.
Okay. 7. And I think a lot of people are going to ask why I didn't use this card when he did Liliana. It's because that's not a card I'm worried about. Mainly because I had the Tireless Striker in hand, so I can get back cards. It's just this card is going to save me from his Team or Battle Rage playing, which is the only cards that I'm worried about.
Guys, you definitely didn't forget.
But if he tries to traverse, for the we're fine.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds like a spell queller to me. Which you definitely have up with all of the mana dorks.
It's a collective company. Okay.
Death Shadow?
You have 1 card in hand?
Yes.
Those are 6/6s right now. If he has removal, and if I wanted to use the spell queller on his Death Shadow, and because he plays a lot of removal, we saw like he plays a number of fatal pushes. The Tar Fire wouldn't get him there. I guess so. He would have to have exactly. I think this is something I want to fight over because if he has removal in his hand, he has it, but he has to have one very specific piece of removal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fetch shock. I'm going to trigger and get a clue. And cast spell queller. Need Death Shadow.
Spell queller results. Alright.
And now that I think about it, he can't even fatal push this because he needs to have like a fetch land. I'm gonna use this dice underneath my Tireless Striker to be the clue.
We will pass the turn.
Alright, so we drew prior best draw. So
Don't know if there's
I'm gonna cast Selfless Spirit.
In response to the Selfless Spirit, I'm gonna Gulligan's Command, deal 2. So we'll do 2 here and make you discard a card.
Alright, so in response, I'm going to path your Death Shadow.
Yeah. And that's gonna be game.
Alright, so this, and then, yep, so I could go to combat.
You already have.
Yeah, easy with this, and then I can crack a close. Yeah.
Well, you can't attack with Selfless,
Yeah,
but you can
Selfless.
attack with enough that it's still.
Yeah, and then do this.
Yeah.
Hey, I got the clue.
Yeah.
I was a little late. Oh.
Alright, so sideboarding here, I'm going to end up taking out the Ghost Quarter for a Bajuka Bog because I want to get him off Delirium, and I can also just Trinket Tarmogoyf. A lot of times if your opponent has a lot of hand disruption and removal, you want to cut pieces of your combo. Not Knights, but like their retreats just aren't as good because they can just be kind of dead. So I'm cutting the retreats in like a Birds because you don't want to draw too many mana dorks against the deck playing Tarfire, and he's going to be doing hand disruption. You want like actual like good draws. So I'm cutting these 3 out for Kitchen Finks. If I think he's bringing in Anger, it's not as good, but it's still very good against a deck that's just going to have like, try to like attack you to death or play a bunch of removal. So we're doing that. Because all our Prob Mages aren't going to do anything against this deck, so they're going out for Lockstone Smiters because there's not going to be a chance where he like Inquisitions or Thought Seizes me. And I only have these he can choose. That's not going to happen, but like we've seen Liliana, so he's probably going to have Liliana still. So if he takes up, like I can just get him. And being a 4/4 survives Anger and it's pretty decent at blocks.
Okay, so this is what we're siding in. We're going to be siding in a bit of removal against his deck, and specifically Liliana, the Last Hope, is really good. It gets rid of some of the mana dorks. You can get rid of like an early voice token. Can get rid of Selfless Spirit. So it does a lot of work. It also allows us to grind a little bit more. We can recur our threats with it. So I think in this case it's better than like Lily of the Veil, because Lily of the Veil's sack, he normally just sacks like a bird or just a mana dork, something that we don't really care about that much. So being able to target with that is really good. Anger of the Gods is self-explanatory. Just wiping his board seems fantastic, right? Especially with the Exile Clause, it gets rid of like Kitchen Finks and anything like that. It gets rid of just anything that he's got that is not big enough to survive the Anger. And I can actually post-attack Anger if he doesn't do enough damage to like my Death Shadow or something in order to really catch him and get some good value off of it. Abrupt Decay and Fatal Push just get rid of more of his threats. They're better spot removal than like Tarfire. Tarfire is just not very useful in this matchup. Gulligan's Command does a good bit of work, but the big thing in this matchup is returning creatures from the graveyard to my hand, and Liliana already does that. The 2 damage isn't very useful, and the discard, because he's got Collected Company and because he's got so many other instant speed things, is not always that great either. So it ends up just coming out for like the value removal, and then Ranger of Eos, which lets me go and search up 2 Death Shadows, which is going to be really, really helpful in this matchup.
All right, let's go to game 2. This isn't a great keep. I'm gonna get a scry. I'm gonna draw, but I do have this into this. And I have 2 plays after that, so I think it's fun. It's a little scary. We're gonna end up keeping. We're gonna scry, and it's perfectly what we want. So.
You made me really want to sell it.
And this is what we've got in our opening hand. Looks pretty good. It's got, I mean, I'm missing 1 color, but otherwise it should be in pretty good shape. So we'll see how this goes. All right, so we're going to Bobble, Blood Crypt, Thought Seizure. So we're actually going to take the birds here and try and keep you off mana, because that seems really good. And then we're going to Bobble you.
You just look.
Yeah. Okay, sounds good. All right, go ahead. On your upkeep, I'm gonna draw.
Cool. I'm gonna put the card you knew I had, and then I'll pass.
All right, so shock. 14. Thoughtseize. And now we're going to take.
I think you get the scoos.
I think you do hit the scoos here. Yeah. Just we don't want you messing with our graveyard too much.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna run out a 1/1 Death Shadow.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right. So we're not gonna fetch this in step because we want to see more lands. So we're gonna do this, and then I think we want to go get ourselves a spirit. We don't want to let him get into me for attacks. Like he may have removal, but 15. We'll play Self Spirit. We'll pass.
All right. Untap. Draw. So we're gonna start off with an Inquisition of Kozilek. Feels bad drawing that after it, yeah. But that's how that happens sometimes. We'll Tar Fire the Selfless Spirit.
Cool.
And attack for 1.
All right. I'm at 16.
All right, go ahead.
All right. We are going to Dutch Shot. Kitchen Finks.
Sure, sounds good.
Pass.
All right. Untap.
If only we could make him gain 2 life. Then his Death Shadow would be dead.
Right. We'll pass the turn.
Alright, so we don't. The only thing I can imagine that's in his hand is probably just like maybe removal he doesn't want to use on Kitchen Finks, and probably thinks he just can't cast because he only has 2 mana. So he has a. So we'll go to combat?
Yep.
Well, oh, that's going to make his guy bigger.
It's always a question, right?
Yeah, I think we're going to skip combat. And we're going to put Alexa in a Smiter. So go.
Sure. Okay. Go ahead.
Alright, so we drew a 4th land. I think now we're going to try to go for the beat plan, but we're going to do it at his end step. Because when we start attacking, we want to do it all at once, so we'll pass.
Okay. Thoughtseize.
That's fine.
Okay. We'll take a Collected Company.
Sure.
Have a 3/3 Death Shadow. Go ahead.
Alright, we're going to fetch, and now we're not going to go too low. We're just going to fetch for a basic forest. We're going to cast quite a company. Alright, so we have 3 major choices. I think, as much as I want to get this, I think it's got to be this and this because I want to eat his graveyard for any traverses. Like, he probably has Traverse in his hand and no green mana. So I want to go ahead and get him off of his ability to traverse. And then this is just going to be bigger than anything else he's doing, so we're going to do these.
Knight of the Reliquary. Okay.
Alright, go down top.
On the end step, we're going to Fatal Push that.
Cool. He's dead. Oh, that's gone. So we're gonna play our one swap Heath we drew just because we can make our knight bigger. Right now he is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He is a 5/5, and you have a 3. I think I want to. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and go to combat and attack. Yes, if I attack with all of them, and I have the ability to have a 5/5 out, so. So I have all of these out. He has to block something because this is lethal. So I'll attack him up.
Yeah, I'll block you.
Okay.
Take 7.
Take 7, go 3, and I'll pass.
Yeah, that's game.
All right.
Can't fetch without dying.
So he had a green spell, and then things he couldn't cast.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So I ended up beating him 2-0. I don't know if those games were completely indicative of this matchup. But I think it's strong enough to show you that if your meta, like ours here at Dragonstar, is flooding with this new deck, that maybe what you want to do combat it. If you have the possibilities to play this Bant Nightfall, it has a lot of the tools to fight it. You have your paths to get rid of the Death Shadows, like you have your spell callers to get rid of the problematic cards. And
I mean, and you've still got big threats, right? Like
and then a lot of your
threats may
are
not
pretty
be
big.
quite as large, but they're pretty close. I mean, a Knight and Luxodon Smiter are pretty big. That's really helpful just to beat down, right?
I think it's worth it to notice that. I mean, I also obviously got pretty lucky on my draws. Like kept a 1-land hand. I kept land on top, so at least I had two lands. He took my Mana Dork out of my hand, and I had to draw some lands there to get through that, but. I think if you take anything away from this matchup is that this matchup is possible. So
Definitely,
it's possible if you're planning on going to an open or a GP or just grinding at your local store, and you think this deck's gonna be the new hot deck or it's already crushing. This may be something you want to try out to try to beat that deck. So all right guys, thanks for watching. Well, I'll see you next time.